All right, welcome back, BPD family. It's me, Big Papa D, and today we're getting with Dax. He just dropped a new song. Okay, Dax dropped a new song, I think today or yesterday. The name of the song is A Real Man. I don't know if we're getting the singing Dax. I don't know if we're getting the rapping Dax. So let's find out. Without any further ado, we have Dax with A Real Man. Maybe singing.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
All those things are contradictions, you know. So basically, she wants all these things, but then also the other that, you know, he has to be doing while he's not doing those things, but he has to be there to do those things. So it's just like no win, no win, no win, no win.
One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Realest story ever told. Can't have a man who's making money, always home. Hard like a truck, that's why he's always on the road, providing everything you need to live the life you say you want.
Yep.
Can't have a man who wears his heart on a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams.
Yeah, that's truth. I mean, you don't have to eat everything like the older generation, but you got to stay strong. Because, I mean, usually in a family, and not always, I said usually, in the family, like when everything goes to hell, the guy, we're who they look to for strength. And even though, you know, you may be dying inside, you know, you got to hold that together. So it's like she wants all these things at the right times, and the guy's supposed to know when those times are. So it's like, oh, there's a time to be sensitive, but then there's a time to be an earner, and there's a time to be strong, and there's time to all that. And, you know, it's like and no one will tell you when those times are. Yeah.
Wears his heart on a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
We got a notice from the electric company.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag.
Give me 2 more days.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real. That Disney movie that she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got.
Hey, honey,
Put that man
I'm
up on a
almost
pedestal, discards him when she found out he was human, then he dropped.
I was literally just having this conversation with somebody the other day about relationships. It was a young fella. And that's the thing I found, you know, through my years of dating and marriage, is that a lot of times girls have this unrealistic expectation, this fairy tale, or he called it Disney, idea of what marriage and love and family and all that really is. And it's not that. It's hard. It's testing. It's work. To have a relationship that lasts the test of time, goes through the test of time, you have to bust your ass. And it's not always fun. And it's not always, you know, the knight in shining armor sweeping you off your feet. And yeah, it's not a fairy tale. It's life. It's two people working together to make the best life possible. And yeah, and a lot of times that's a fact. I mean, girls want all this stuff, and think that things are gonna be that thing. And oh well, I'm not gonna get serious till I find that right man. That right man don't exist. He don't friggin' exist. So
she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got.
Hey, honey,
Put that man
you
up on a
almost
pedestal, discards him when she found out he was human, then he dropped. He's not perfect,
We're really
but
backed up
he
today because we're
tries to
short-staffed.
live up to her beautiful lies.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
The
We
man
can always
he
do
wants
another
to
night.
on the inside him dies. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who
stepping
opens
out.
up the door, her holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. Yeah. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Love is patient, love is kind.
she wasn't
can
stepping
be
out.
evil,
She was waiting on
and
him to
also
take her
blind.
out. All right.
God made man, then said in life he'll find good things when he finds his wife. So as a real man, broken and confused, struggling not knowing what to do, he dove to the bottom of the bottle, drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the
In 2
place he
years,
felt
you were
safe
doing
to
so well.
express the emotions the world said he can't. He's the rock that she needs, but she hammers away at the love that he has, like she wants it to break. Despite all of the pain, twisted and changed, trying to become the whole picture she paints. Till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
Alright. I got so much to say about this. Whew. I was always a rock in my marriage. Always. And my ex had tons of emotional problems from the way she was brought up and other things. I was always the rock. Literally there for all of it. And I really didn't express any problems of my own, because I knew that she could not handle that. Because I was like her strength, her beacon, and if I showed any sign of weakness, then her whole world would collapse. In a period of like a year and a half, I lost my niece that I helped raise. Then I lost my brother, my brother that was closest in age to me, that I was super tight with. And he was 34. And then like 9/11 happened. And I was trying to hold it together, and it just, to me, it's just like the whole world was falling apart, and I just lost it. I mean, I lost it. I was an emotional wreck. I just lost it because I had all that stuff just bottled up inside me for so freaking long. And then when that happened, she was gone. She was out the door 2 months. 2 months. Because she didn't know what to do. Because she was using me as her crutch, her strength. And I fell apart, and I needed her to be there for me. And she couldn't do that. So I know exactly what he's talking about.
Become the whole picture she paints. Till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, her holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man.
This reminds me of, let me pop out. And I'm not saying anything about looks because I am what I am. It reminds me of like those videos you see or those shows on YouTube where they like talk, the guys and girls talk to one another. And they'll go up to this person, this girl that's large, not particularly attractive. And they're like, what's the minimum amount of money that a man has to make to be with you? And she's like, $250,000. I'm like, you're never gonna get a guy that makes $250,000. Oh man, because a guy that makes $250,000, even if he's ugly, even if he's fat, he can get a good-looking girl because they'll be with him just for the money. It's just unrealistic, crazy stuff that, and you know what? In our society's kind of push this materialistic BS that goes on, and not about the real, about their relationship, about, you know, because I mean, what, over half of marriages end in divorce. So it's like, oh, the relationship's not important because it's going to end anyhow. So I got to make sure I got somebody I can get something off of, which is, it's sad. It's freaking sad. Dax, man, always really in the mind of men and how we feel. So Dax is the champion. Woo! As always, Dax's stuff will be in the description down below. Make sure you hop on over, like, subscribe, go to the socials. Show that dude all the love in the world. My stuff will be there too. Rumble, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. 4 channels. Rap channel, main channel, country channel, and podcast channel. If you're not subscribed to one and or all of those, please do. I appreciate you. You will see me again. Peace and love.
I can't believe you're still here. Did you fall asleep? If you liked this video, I suggest you subscribe and or seek professional help. Your choice.